So what do you expect, like the ratio to be like between social, combat, exploration? Like,
Um, I was thinking like it would depend on what area that you guys would be in. If you're out in the wilds, majority of it would be exploration, obviously. Um, then random encounters, combat every once in a while, and uh, social aspects are definitely a lot more heavy when you're like in the tent city. Um, but I think mainly for this first bit, it'll be like social until you get to the wilds, and then it'll be more exploration.
so we're starting off like actually in the tent city.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like I've really understated the tent city. Like it is the capital of this like
Region.
capital. But yeah,
Oh,
it's essentially like the
that's
main hub of this like area of the region
Ah,
that is inhabited. So it is a like
Did you say there's a map of the world?
there is. I
hmm.
don't know how to like save it as a PDF or anything, but I can pull it up.
On the Agazars or whatever it's called.
Yo yo.
Hmm.
Wait,
Be
you
an
were gonna
option to save as
save?
a PNG.
Oh. No, 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 no. Close. Oh, what is this? Oh, goodness. Where'd the thingy go? They changed it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, a little arrow in the top left.
It won't open. The arrow won't open. Oh no. Asgars.
Come on, D&D Beyond.
It's being very slow for me, so it might
Is
be.
it okay? It keeps freaking freezing for me, and it's pissing me off. Okay, my whole computer's just freaking the fuck out.
The map site low for you, Taylor?
No.
It's being very slow, like responsive, so it might be something with that.
Mercy. Okay.
Well, there it goes. For some reason, it defaults to the old website whenever you Google load, like the beta one that's not up anymore.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So if you hit export, you can export it as an image.
So yeah, Ripley's gonna be standing really close to probably either you or Brandon's character, since I'm very squishy and my AC is like shit.
You as in me?
Yeah.
Well, I figured me and when Brandon's here, we would probably be in the front.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be behind you.
You said
But
stand next to.
well, close enough that I can still help you out, but yeah.
Who is the server person?
I am. You want
You is.
permissions?
Well, I was just gonna say, can you make me a little channel to like post stuff in?
Do you want better?
I gotta reach the computer. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Friggin' just BRB.
Hmm.
BYOB.
You now have permissions.
Cool. Super secret TM area. Okay. Let's see. How do I make a thingy?
like a channel.
Mhm.
I think you just go to one of the existing channels and you hit the plus sign.
Plus sign. I don't see
Like
anything.
the headline piece, like where it says community channels, game times, super secret DM area. Is there not a plus sign next to that stuff?
No.
Let's see.
I can move people now, but
Let's add you to the top level. Add you to my status.
oh, now I can make things.
Oh man.
Create channel. Is it text channel? Do I do a category? Right? Category and then channel under that category?
I think it's create. I don't know what a category is.
Ah! Ha 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 ha.
There you go.
What the? Uh,
You okay over there?
Not a group of Mandark people I see.
Moved
Right.
it up. Know what Mandark is?
You don't?
I do.
Okay, well that's good.
Of course I do. Like I introduced you to Mandark.
Oh, you know. I don't know about that. But, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying. Let's look.
Map.
How old were you in 1995?
Huh?
-3, right? How old were you in 1995? -3.
1990. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's when Dexter's Lab came out, buddy.
Oh
Okay.
man.
You had 1 year of life at the same time that Dexter's Lab was airing, so you're welcome.
If it was made in 95, and I was born in 98,
He's talking about
I
as they were on.
don't have any memories before being 3.
So you're welcome. Yeah, you don't have any memories of the 90s, huh?
No, none. I don't know. My brothers did weird things to me. You know, a lot of the time my head got hurt. My memory's not great.
Listen, that's what having brothers is about. Fight as kids, best friends as adults.
Yeah, fair.
I
I
remember,
haven't gone wrong yet.
I remember watching Rugrats premiere back in the day on Nickelodeon. Man,
When did that come out?
like
92?
92,
Probably-
93, 92, 93.
Oh, so you were like 20 then.
Oh, 91.
Yeah, I know it was around that. Because I was a
I was
young
the
kid.
same old. I was the same age as the Rugrats when it came out.
Yeah, Cagney was like them from All Grown Up. You were like them from actual Rugrats.
I was the dad in Rugrats. Yeah.
I was like the same age as Tommy.
I saw a picture the other day of all the dads from Rugrats in a pool, and it said, "When it used to be your parents' friends, and now it's just your friends."
So I was at a youth group thing last night, and I was like playing pool with the youth, and I was like hitting some good shots, and they were like, "Man, it's like all adults are just good at pool," and I was like, "Ugh, I gotta go."
Oh wait,
I
have you
gotta
had middle schoolers lately?
go. My small group is 7th and 8th graders.
Okay, so there are some of them that are young enough to be like our children, not like accidentally pregnant in high school children, but like married after high school and then had kids.
Yes.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm terrified of them too.
Yeah.
I don't
My
want them to know any of my
little
weaknesses.
girls, I'm like, no, I'm not old enough to be your mom yet, but I talk like their mom. They're like, that sounds like something my mom would say. I'm like, yes, I'm essentially, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had like a family night the other day where like all the parents came and like I'm friends with like all the parents of the youths and I'm just like, okay, I'm doing okay. I got a kid. He's not even born yet, so.
I literally see like, so I have my niece, my oldest niece, is old enough to drink.
Oh my god.
She's 22 or 20. She's 22 now. Yeah.
Oh, you're old as shit.
Yeah. I'm only 37, but some of the kids I see in our school on base that come through, I am old enough to be their parent. Like,
Yeah.
I,
They're 18. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They were born after I graduated high school.
Yeah,
It's
you're
so
fucking
disturbing.
Yeah.
ancient.
Yeah, I
is.
know, man.
They're like, I'm like, I have clothes older than you guys. Do you realize that?
I do. I
Jesus.
do.
I have shit older than they are.
Like these, just tell them, be like, yeah, actually, these socks I have on are older than you right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's disgusting. Get new socks.
My
Fair,
shit's
fair
from high
enough.
school.
It was just
My
first thing I thought of.
old.
Okay.
You
Ugh.
thought of old socks?
I don't know. Okay, a hat. Shit. Oh, okay. What subclass did you say your monk was? I forget.
What did I say? Hold on. I'm
Mm.
putting it.
I
Which
don't.
one is it?
I don't know. Uh,
Oh, Protector Asimar monk.
so wait, like way of the protector?
It's just called Protector Asimar. Hold on.
Might not have picked this
Oh,
subclass
way
yet.
way of the Kinsey. Kinsai?
Yeah. That one.
Oh, okay,
Ah.
that's it. Okay.
The Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
one.
Drunken Master.
I really want to play one of those. I feel like that'd be really cool. What does that
Ah.
one do?
Good movie.
Hmm. Did the original still holds up today?
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Good old Jackie Chan.
What are Kinsei weapons?
Monk weapons, but
Okay.
specifically ones that you choose to be your Kensei weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get to pick those. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's like how the
It's not
Shaolin like
Kinsai?
train. Fucking no.
Great. Good to know.
I'm sorry, I don't know pronunciations.
Is
No,
it?
I thought I was pronouncing it wrong.
What is it? Is it Kinsai or Kinsei?
I think it's Sai. Sai would be Sai.
That's fair.
Time to go to Google Translate. See
I have a
how
tou-
that
I have a touch
lady
of,
pronounces it.
dyslexia.
Say pronunciation.
Oh, that's cool. You get a +2 to your AC when you attack with it. What? That's awesome.
Google, do you not just speak it?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah,
Did it-
what the heck?
Had to click the little speaker.
I gotta go to a website.
Definitions.net.
Oh my god.
I'm clicking the
Insane.
speaker button. Speak it!
Insane. Yeah, I was just probably reading it wrong.
Well, I just kind of read it like sensei.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I was yelling at myself, not anyone else.
Oh, yeah. Kinsei. Yeah. Kinsei. Not to be confused with the word kinshi. Ooh,
Kimchi?
I'm a Leon.
it means sword saint. That's cool in Japanese. Hmm. That's cool.
But yeah, they're like the Shaolin, how they like train with a certain weapon until it becomes like an aspect of their body.
Yeah.
Your weapon should be that rope knife thing.
Kunai with chain?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know how you're gonna stat that, but that would be cool.
I would essentially stat it as a dagger that had reach.
Yeah.
So like a whip. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I'd probably give it a little more reach than a
Image.
whip because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be
Like 10
10
feet.
I
10
think.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah. I follow this dude on TikTok that uses that, and it's insane.
Yeah.
If you know how to do it, like, but.
Oh, dude, they used it in Shang-Chi. It was sick.
Mm-hmm. My favorite's still that Kill Bill scene where they fight in the club and she's using that with like a ball in the end with the little
Oh, yeah, that's
razor.
what is it? A Kusarigama?
Something like that. Yeah.
You like wrap people up with it.
You can.
Yeah, you
That would be dope.
can.
That would be
It's
dope.
it's
That would be dope.
what you're supposed to do is you throw the chain with the ball at like your enemy's weapon, and the chain wraps around their weapon, and you can use that to like disarm them, or you can just like throw the weight at them, hit them because it.
I was just saying
Yeah.
like if you had that in D&D.
I've seen the
Yeah.
ones that are solid like steel or like a certain metal. They're shaped like this on the end of the chain, so they can like clobber stuff. And like
Mhm.
some of them, they're also made to break weapons. You know.
It's like an advanced I forget what they're called, but the whoa bonk.
Hello.
Mace.
Not like a mace, but it's like the spiky ball on the chain.
Oh, a
from
Morning
stick.
Star. Yeah, Morning Star. Those things are scary.
Yeah.
All right, time for dessert.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
I'm a growing boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I trust me. I've noticed.
Wow. Damn. Got him.
That was excellent.
Got me. That was good.
You walked into that.
I
one
know. I know.
Okay, so
It still hurts though.
Basically, it would be like based the social combat exploration aspects would be based on setting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, setting and group decisions, you know.
Well,
There's
I think mainly I was wondering like your expectations and like DM style like.
Oh, my
what-
expectations
how
are
you-
to dangle a bunch of fish hooks in front of you, see which one you pick, and reel it in.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. I was just like, I guess because I don't know how I would answer that question for stuff that I've done. Because I think I try to balance. Definitely, I try to balance social and combat. So I would say it's probably like 40-40-20, like 40 social, 40 combat, and 20 exploration. Because like sometimes exploration gets like you get in the weeds with exploration, and it's like
Yeah, sometimes
Honest.
it's like, yeah, I want to open every barrel and test what liquid it is.
yeah, sometimes like that. Yeah.
In one basement.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was forever missing for patches of fur.
Okay, my second question was, well, so the second thing I had written down, I have I literally was like walking and writing notes. I have no idea what this is in reference to. It just says expectations of PCs. So I guess like, what do you expect from us, or like I don't know. I don't know.
My
Like I have no idea. I really I have no idea.
expectations from you guys are
Guess
pretty much
like
collaborative storytelling, you know? What it's always been for me. The
yeah.
biggest fun about being a dungeon master for me is making the story with you guys. So as
Guess I
long as
was
you're
like
willing to work with me on certain things, I'll be willing to work with you.
Hell yeah.
I don't plan on being one of those DMs that's like, all right, I'm gonna kill my players this session. But
right.
it's definitely like
I guess I was wondering like, are we as the player characters, are we like we know the area that we in? Do we know? Are we like knowledgeable about the stuff, the goings on around where we are, or is this like a new locale where we're still kind of getting to know what we're doing?
I would say that you know pretty well the inner workings of the area that you are within, as well as the immediate surrounding wilderness pretty decently. Um, the main aspect of the what you don't know is going to be like beyond the threshold is
Right.
what they call it, uh, and that's just where their like reach has ended, and that's why you guys are going to be part of this group that is going out to see how far you can get, where it is still safe, find anything that you think could be useful.
It's a recon mission.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So we're like in an established settlement, and we're trying to like Wi-Fi bars out, and like keep spreading our
Exactly.
settlement.
Yeah.
It
Cool.
is 100% a land grab race between uh, like the settlement that you guys are from and are in, and whatever other settlements are out there. Essentially, the reason that this job is the most favorable is because everybody like this is the most high paying job that you can have as like a laborer, I guess would be the
We're like
right way
are we
to
like
say it.
mercenary trailblazer kind of
Kind of.
people? Okay.
Mercenary,
I
mercenary larpers.
definitely
So I guess my thought was like, okay, so in this town, if we wanted to, or in this tent city or whatever the settlement, if we wanted to say, like, I need to go to the blacksmith to get my weapon fixed, like we would know where to go. It wouldn't be like a
yes.
series of like, we got to do this and then this and talk to this guy. Like,
Yeah, no, it
we
wouldn't.
know what we're doing.
Yeah, you would have like set contacts for people like that. Even if and like since it is a tent city, people are all over the place, and not always in the same location whenever you go back to
Hmm.
see them the next day. It all depends on where they're most needed within that settlement. Um, but you would know how to get a hold of them
Cool.
because it's big, but it's not like
Like
a
a metropolis.
modern. Yeah, it's very much like probably
Like if you had to
the
compare it,
main hub would be like a small town, but
That's
instead of like
that's
actual
Fury.
building, yeah, that's gonna be jury.
Okay.
It's under maps, Kayleen.
Said D&D Beyond. Sorry, I'm listening.
You're
I'm
good.
just asking what the hell it's doing.
uh,
Being freaking stupid. All right,
You're good.
Jury.
I saw you freak out for a second, so I was like,
I'm
which
following. I'm also just looking at items
map.
and keep freaking doing what I don't want it to do.
you're good.
Okay. Now my question, if you can answer this.
Yes, I will try my utmost.
All right. So you said we're in jury.
Yes.
All right. Now all these other places like that are labeled on the map, are those other tent cities, or are there any actual cities like
Those
towns
are
with
other
buildings?
tent cities.
Okay.
It essentially like most of these places move where they are needed to.
Okay.
Like Jury was the first one set up, and from there, these other ones that you see on the map are essentially like outposts,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yep. Okay. Tracking.
Of jury.
Yes.
Okay. Are
Now.
Uh,
there any
when except for the like the yellow, green, and blue, most of that is unexplored wilderness to you guys. I just could not get rid of all the labels.
Gotcha.
yeah, that's very monotonous. So are there any like permanent structures in jury?
There are a couple watchtowers that have been built along the coastline, since it is right on the coast, as well as some like water wheels for like processing and mills, but no like capitol buildings. It's just a big tent.
Like tent taverns, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and so if we're in this town established, we have like a place to live in this town.
Yes.
Okay.
As as workers in the city, you pretty much have your own tents.
Okay. Another question.
And some of them, and since you guys have lived here for a while, some of them are very much like the Harry Potter tents from
Nice. Okay.
Triwizard Tournament,
World Cup.
where you
Ooh.
World Cup.
open in. You
Yeah.
go in and it's like actually bigger inside, because there are people with like enchanters within this tent
Yeah.
city, and that's why a lot of them haven't really needed to or have thought to like build these more permanent structures as
I
of yet.
was just about to ask about why no one has built real things. Yeah.
They figured it's too much hard labor whenever you don't know if you're going to be here in a week or two.
Okay. So
Because pretty much the whole point of these outposts are, if we find a place that is better for our people, well, let's go there.
yeah.
Yeah, and set up shop. Like,
So did we?
they're on the coast, so they don't have like super fertile farmland. It's kind of like salt watery. Because even the creek right here is a saltwater creek. As it goes
Mhm.
up, it
Oh,
turns into a freshwater at some point.
it drains upward.
I don't know how this works, Cagney. I'm not an ecologist.
I'm not. I'm asking because usually rivers run into the ocean, like
I'm
from the.
24 and I live on the coast and have never traveled.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
It's all marshlands.
Okay. So did we all
It
travel
may be a
here?
river, but it's still part of the marsh.
Did I guess our colony land in injury and then branch out from there? Is that what happened, or are we all just like here?
So, I'm glad you asked.
Hmm.
It used to be an underground city.
Oh. Hmm.
And
Jury was.
yes, it
Interesting.
was essentially, if you know anything about the Fallout series, think of the vaults. It was essentially
And
a
what if we
backup.
don't know about the Fallout series?
If you don't know about the Fallout series, it's about like
The
a
vault.
point in the 1970s where nukes dropped all over the world and it turned into nuclear fallout all
Oh,
over
so
the
like
place.
Blast from the Past.
Yeah, kind of.
Ian Fraser.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And some of these people, some of these places, made like essentially safer places in case anything ever happened that they could retreat into, like little mole people. And whenever the great disaster happened,
They're all connected.
no,
Okay.
no,
Cool.
everybody just made their own. That's why,
Okay.
like, most people don't know what lies beyond.
So it's not like the Underdark.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I mean, not this one at least. You don't know
Fair.
how the other ones work. Or
Fair.
if there are other ones. You don't know if anybody else even thought to do that.
Fair. So what's the population of this tent city?
What's the population of a small town? 20,000?
You tell me,
Like
man.
how
This is
tall?
your like.
Think, like, I don't know, like, what's half the size of Brunswick?
What's the
I
population
think
of
Brunswick
Brunswick?
is like 80,000.
Yeah, I was like, if you're saying small town, like everybody knows everybody, everybody stayed there,
I mean,
like
not like
Oh.
everybody knows everybody.
Sorry,
Like,
Oh
Brunswick.
no,
Brunswick is,
15,000.
Yeah, Brunswick is 16, 15.
okay, then
The
yeah, about, I'd say last time a census was taken, you probably had around 22,700 and something.
Cool.
Okay.
So plenty of population to where there would be like established like organized faiths and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't be like on top of the people that had just kicked me out.
No, not at all. No, pretty much all of the deities that I sent are the ones that are still remembered through what writings were saved and word of mouth from generations ago. So there
Fair.
may have been more at some point that have either been forgotten or like just over time uh, essentially just didn't hold up as much.
So I forgot what I was gonna say.
And I'm guessing that the reason we're pushing out so far is because of overpopulation and resources and things like that. Food.
Generally, it's essentially as nice as it is on the coast. At some point, you kind of got to figure out what's around you before you go doing a whole lot. It's like Island Survivor 101.
Fair enough.
You build shelter, and then you figure out what's around you.
How long, or is there? Does anybody know how much time went by when everybody was underground?
Let's see, world history. I think I might have mentioned that. Boop boop. Yes, they do. They, or at least they believe they do. The scholars of the territory of uh, Juradal have dated their most oldest piece of writing that they have within their possession around a little over 2,078 years ago.
So this is like the Matrix on steroids. We don't know how long this shit. That's been a hot minute. Holy shit.
Well, yeah. Essentially, it was okay,
Whew.
everybody hunkered down in this underground shelter, and no one really knew when to check if it was safe because they didn't want to risk the shelter. It was pretty much
So
able to be closed off from the outside world and still function as needed.
And how long did you say we've been on the surface again?
You guys have been back on the surface. You're about the third generation in.
So about
so
150 years.
is
Yeah.
Bayruun the world?
Yes, Bayruun is the world as a whole, or at least that's what they've called it. But you guys are in the territory of Juradal.
Really?
And the tent city of
Jury.
Europe.
All right. All right. And the only stuff that we know of that anybody has been reach wise is the pink stuff.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
So far, the farthest outpost away is north of you guys,
Is that
northeast, and it is Gilly.
okay? Cool.
Oh,
Nice. And where are we headed? Or where do they want us to head? I should say.
You don't know yet.
Fair enough. I just thought about that too. That's
We haven't even gotten to the point of how you guys know each other.
fair enough.
Because
paranoid.
you guys could be new additions to this like outsourcing team or out adventuring team, or could have done stuff before you wanted to try this, or you could have been with it for a little while now and been part of some of the people that helped set up these outposts.
All right. I have an idea for Ripley, but I'm gonna keep it to myself for right now.
Are there like social places in the city?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There's essentially a pretty sizable like square where a lot of like the shop tents and like tavern tents are set up. It's essentially just a big like market street.
Mechanical question. As a DM, how do you do like passive stuff like that? Passive checks, perception, etc.
So essentially, the way that I do passives are like, if say somebody's character is engaged with someone else, like they're talking to them, and say another like an NPC or something tries to pickpocket you, it'll be their sleight of hand versus your passive perception, because
Okay.
you know you're not actively looking for something. It's something that's happening in the background. It's essentially like trying to catch somebody out of the corner of your eye. And then like passive insight is just like, you know that feeling when you walk into a room,
Your
or not
ability to
passive
tell if
insight.
somebody's lying to you.
I was, well, essentially just like kind of reading the room, just by kind of like looking at people just as you enter. So like you get a feel for the room, and then passive investigation is like walking into a room like, I've smelled that before. That smells like burning toast. Either I'm having a stroke or someone's cooking food.
And I don't suppose anybody still lives underground, right?
There are a few people that decided to stay underground, but not a whole lot. Maybe like a couple hundred that just really.
And I would assume there's a bunch of ruins and abandoned structures and things like that down there too. Since
Not
everybody,
down there. It's not really ruined. Actually, they preserved it pretty well underground, because they didn't know how long they were going to be down there for. And the ones who stayed behind were kind of the like naysayers, like don't go back up. We don't know what's up there. And like everybody else was like,
fuck you.
all right, bye.
Have fun. Oh, those mushrooms taste good.
Yeah, pretty much. Moss and mushrooms.
Yep.
Okay, so I had another question about like absences. Like how would you handle someone in not being here?
Normally, I try and do it like to where it would make sense with the story. But I haven't super thought deep into it, other than just like maybe somebody gets a letter from somebody that needs to be recalled, and
No, I mean no worries. It's just these are like the thoughts that popped in my head.
no, you're good. I was just I've been thinking about it, and I haven't really decided on a good way to like do it yet. I
There's
liked
not a good,
your
there's not a
Yeah.
good way. Trust me.
yeah. I liked your blink disease. I thought that was
Yeah.
wonderful, though traumatizing for the characters.
Oh, McGirt is like fully
Yeah.
a different character now.
Well, I can't imagine him getting too different from what he already was.
He was already super special before.
You didn't know it was possible, but he became even paler.
Even more obsessed.
That's cool. I know we have like a core group of people that's usually always here, and then people that pop in from time to time. So I didn't know if you had thought about like narratively how to handle that.
Hey, watch the cart.
You could always do the, or at least I was always thinking of like, if you guys are out on an expedition, like you don't always necessarily want to go just one way. So somebody could like go scout like a day or two away and see what they find, and kind of
okay.
like arrow point what directions they knew that you guys were going.
Gotcha. I like that. Like split the party, but there's no consequences for the people that aren't here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most of these like teams have like a navigator or like not navigator. What are they called?
Guide?
A guide.
No, because you're the people who are supposed to be leading. No, the map makers,
Cartographer?
cartographer. Yeah. So most will have like a cartographer that goes with them to like mark down how far you guys get from the last known outpost.
NPCs.
Yeah, like there will be. It won't just be you guys.
So we'll be
Yeah.
on a team with other NPCs.
Yes, but all of the main like exploring will be done by you guys. Essentially, if you come across a structure or something or a space that could be dangerous, you guys will go in first, assess the situation and the danger.
They play like retainers.
Essentially.
Okay, cool.
Got it. All right.
What is the disparity of wealth in the tent city? Is there like an obviously poor section, obviously well off section, or is it like kind of across the board?
It is a very much center of the tent city, well-to-do. Bullseyes out from there. Kind of like the buffalo pack. Make the sick one sleep on the edge.
Push them out. Yeah,
Cool. Okay.
I like it.
I think I would probably live on the outskirts, outer ring of the bullseye, as it were.
Would make sense.
Another question from me. All right, so you said 1 feat and 1 green item, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm just making sure. I didn't know Kayleen caught that part or not.
I did. So that's what I've been working on is my item.
Yeah.
And then, did I add a feat? I don't friggin' remember. Hold on. Tough. I took the tough feat. That's what it was.
Always great feat to take it very early on.
Yeah.
Great. It's a great feat.
My 18 was so sad.
I took the healer feat.
Nice.
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 My cleric, baby.
Fair enough.
Looking like a natural born doc.
Hey man, I dropped spare the dying because I have that feat. So
Fair.
I took Magic Initiate.
it's
So-
the same thing. Like spare the dying and having the healer feat is literally the same thing because you have to touch them to do it. So
True. Unless you were a grave cleric, then you could do it from a 30 feet distance.
It's
I'm not a
true.
grave cleric.
Yeah, that's
I'm a
also
nature
fair.
boy.
As somebody that does medicine for a living, make sure you ask for consent.
Yes! Oh my gosh! I love that.
Make sure you what?
I said, as a person that does medicine for a living, make sure you ask for consent.
Do you want me to save you? Are you sure?
Dude,
If
hey,
you're
no.
unconscious, you want me to ask for consent?
Oh, not me. No, save my ass. Like,
Be
I'm just
careful
saying.
with your silver bullet.
Yeah.
Sir, your neck has been sliced open. Do you want me to close the wound?
I'm sorry. I need a yes or a no.
You laugh, but I'm being dead ass. Like, while we're in the States, we have to ask some people that. Yeah. Luckily, we're also protected by laws and military, so.
Ooh, speaking of militaries,
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
you guys as like a group are considered part of the government, but like
We're
hired
government
to
employees.
hired help for the government
Or
kind of deal.
government contractors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mercenaries. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly that. The
Get minis?
cartographers that you guys are going with are essentially like part of the pencil pusher squad, and you are their protection that is hired by their bosses.
Yeah.
So our team, is it going to be like us plus one, or are there more NPCs on our team?
There's gonna be a couple. So
Hmm.
you've got one who's gonna be like a cartographer. You're gonna have one who is gonna be like in charge of communications with outposts. That carries like a portable pigeon coop kind of deal. Uh,
I love that.
yeah. Um, you'll have one who's in charge of like rations and like cooking. Um,
Supplies.
Sweet.
exactly.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
like as long as you guys can get the supplies for them, you will not have to really like. I'm not gonna make you super like. Can you light the fire as it's
Well,
raining kind of deal?
I'm glad I didn't play that ranger because he was prepared for that.
Well, you know, there and you never know. These guys are they are not invulnerable.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. All right,
One owl bear attack in the night.
love that. All right,
Look, man, I just tell stories, okay?
I
Hey,
guess.
is there a chance you can share your notes with us just for this intro?
Let's see.
Just as has been explaining some of this backstory and stuff that
They're not great notes.
well, I didn't take any notes on it, so I was trying to keep a track of.
The only notes I have so far are Brewery used to be an underground city slash bomb shelters, 2K population. One
Okay.
off live in the center and gets poured from there, and government contractors.
See that right there. That's four things that I didn't have. So 4 or 5, whatever it is. So
I'm good.
thanks, good sir,
Still trapped.
because I'll print that by next week.
I guess. I don't know. I guess from here we talk about like party dynamics and how long and how we know each other and how we get along with each other. What do you think, Chandler?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Yeah. How do we? Yeah, I don't even know where do we start for that. Like how?
I think if we're government contractors, there's probably like we saw like a job board posting and we're assigned this group and came together.
Exactly. It's definitely
Right.
like a. It all depends on how long you guys want to have been together for, because originally my thoughts were, okay, maybe some people know each other and went into this business together, and got assigned to the same group, and kind of took some time to get to know their group and kind of see what everybody's capabilities were before being assigned out on duty. Or if you guys
Hey,
wanted
what's
to
going on,
start as a
Clover?
group who took this
This is
on as
actually
like a group
me and my friends from
contract,
back home.
that
Our
is
D&D
something
campaign that
that
we're starting up.
is,
We're just literally
you know,
doing session 0.
viable.
We're missing a few people, but it's
Yeah,
something that we're going to
it's
start
all up to you
playing once a
guys.
week.
I think for Renfield, he's very much like a keeps to himself kind of guy, especially after being kicked out of the organized religion that he was a part of. So I think he probably would have signed up as a way to still take care of the people in his hood, make some money. You know, he's like, I'm old enough. If I go out, I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Fair. And that 300 starting gold was an advance for the job.
Oh, nice, cool.
It was like a signing
Nice.
bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate you tuning in, though, man. Thanks for watching.
Sorry, Austin. What did you say? Those other so I got in my notes. I got the government contractors and what used to be an underground bomb shelter. What were the other two?
The population of the town is 22K. And then, so basically, the disparity of wealth, the wealthy live in the center of town, and it kind of branches out from there, where the poor live on the outskirts.
That's right. This is in Jury, correct? That we're talking about.
Yeah.
Compared to where the city is, where is the entrance to the underground?
The entrance to the underground is actually probably can make some better names for some of these places as well. As
mean-
I'm looking here, I was going to make it that last one on the bottom left. So 1, 2, 3 away from jury, called Asonirante.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Now you see why the Almore map has so many crazy names that I never thought I would have to pronounce. Then you're like, oh, where is this person from? Like, oh, great.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah,
it's a fair distance then.
yeah. You guys
Okay.
essentially like started from there and worked your way west, pretty much. Just kind of like going until you
Get to
mean-
this large water source that we're near.
You mean
exactly
What?
east.
We went from Aspenrante to
east? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. East. He's
East,
only
and
20. He's only 24. He's never traveled. He's only lived
Hey,
in Brunswick.
I'm 31 and I'm 31 and I don't know cardinal directions, so
Hey, I got you guys. All right, I'll cover. I'll cover this.
Yeah, not fucking all of us are 80, Grandpa.
Okay.
we
Look.
didn't all grow up using compasses.
We know
Look,
land
first
nav, okay?
First of all, we use the stars. Okay. You ever watch Moana?
Yeah,
Thank you.
go to the what was it? The travel centers along the interstate. Pick up a map.
The rest stops. And you got your car atlas.
Yep.
You're like,
Hey, I'm gonna have to navigate by friggin' anything, so you know.
All right. So my idea for Ripley was that he would start off as an entertainer, has a little bit of debt built up from some gambling. He likes to bet on stuff. He likes shiny things. He's a kinku. Might have got pinched a couple of times trying to shoplift some stuff, but yeah, doesn't make enough money getting handouts by performing on the street or in the taverns, so he's having to go find some work outside of the city, which terrifies him because he is a bard. He is not a fighter. He is a 5'9", 5'8" kinku that is very small and so like kind of like skinny, but he can put on a show.
Pretty big
That-
kinka.
Also mentions kind of how they keep the peace in jury. There's like a heavy watch in the bullseye, but as you get more and more to the outer rings, there's not so much any kind of watch. So more often than not, gangs have their like way of handling things on
Yeah.
like the outskirts of the rings.
Yeah, it's like
Which-
most gangs. They have their territories that they run.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, that's where
So-
Ripley lives, is on the outskirts near the water. So the I'm just gonna call them river rats for right now. Run the area.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's
they're
very very fair. A lot of like wetlands. It's not great living by the water. Very swampy.
yeah, and Kinkus weren't made for that, but he stays there because it's all he can do right now and afford. Literally lives in like a kind of a rundown shack tent with a couple of the people, and yeah, so they're like, hey, get me my money, or it's like night night. So he's like, okay. So yeah, he's going to find work.
Chandler, would it be safe to assume that the temple that I was recently dispatched from would be located near the center wealthy part of town?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any ideas, Kay?
So Remy is well, she's a little bit of an oddball, not gonna lie. She's a little eccentric sometimes. She just doesn't really do well with like social conventions. It's just not a thing for her. Like she doesn't care. So otherwise, I don't know. That's all I've got at the moment. It's real sad, but
There.
Yeah.
So why is Remy prescribed herself to be a government contractor to
so
further the town of Drury?
she gets bored easily. So she's looking for adventure and something to do. Just she also likes to kind of be in charge of things and, feel important and special even though she's not.
Everybody wants to be full wanted.
Exactly. Yeah, she likes to,
Yeah.
give herself a pat on the back and yeah. If she can be in charge of something, she's a fan of that. She likes to be a leader. She likes to tell people what to do, really, mostly that's about it. So she calls it leadership skills.
It's great because Renfield likes to be told what to do. So
Fabulous.
Ripley
That's
likes to
also
keep his head
very
down.
fair because especially as being like a monk, like a trained combatant, a lot of that falls within like government towards the military aspect. Like so that would kind of make sense, like telling people what to do, trained fighter,
Mhm. Yep. She thinks she knows best and therefore feels the need to lead the people.
So when they put these teams together, hold on, let me turn around. The music's kind of loud in my ear. I can't hear myself think. So when they put these teams together, do they have like a certain formula that they like to fill out when they send these teams out? Because I know they have like the certain government dudes that actually work for the government, and they have the contractors. So like for each team, they like, okay, we want to have like one healer, one like kind of.
Do they want to have a
loudmouth leader
formation?
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely they suggest it. Whenever like if you were a group of people signing up for a job, they like will suggest these certain skills amongst the people going into it together. And if they're missing anything, they usually recommend that you go and get somebody who knows how to do one of those things. But if not, then don't die. Have fun.
I just because I think from what I'm telling, like we all signed up at different times and got
Yeah.
kind of placed together. Like,
And if they do single sign up, pretty much, they do put teams together. So they like, okay, this guy has this, she has this, and they can do this. Let's throw them together and see how they do.
that's kind of how we got put together.
Fair.
So, how long would you say that we've been together? Let's see.
That depends. Do you guys want to do introductions, or
I
do
was
you
gonna
want to
say, can we
know
do
a semblance?
Yeah, can we do that? I feel like that'd be a lot of fun to like maybe start live while we're still in jury. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe. And then we literally can start
So-
from I guess wherever Chandler wants us to, like maybe in the I'm gonna call it the command post where we're getting our mission briefing or something.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
I know we were leaning towards knowing each other, but like with the setting and the setup, I feel like it lends more towards we just all kind of meet and play from
Like-
there. Yeah, we just get signed up and play from there.
Yeah.
I feel like, and like, if we want to, like, I don't know what else you have planned for tonight, but if we want to like play that out tonight, and then like, since Brandon's not here, just have like, well, this person was supposed to show up, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Or
I
we
don't
could
know.
we could meet
Yeah.
him somewhere in the ahead, like at a post.
I was about to say he could be at one of the outposts and
Mhm.
just kind of hops along with your group since they were
Yeah.
planning on traveling that way anyways.
Mm.
You know, because even though these other outposts are here, does not mean that there are direct routes to them. They chart like what the safest route would be,
Hmm.
but it's still not like it's still the wilderness.
Yeah.
I'm down for. I know we said we would like to know each other, but I think it lends more towards we meet each other when we get assigned to be in the group together.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like that a lot better.
I'm down for wherever.
I feel like the role play is going to be a lot better if we do that as well.
Yeah, love me some role play.
You know I do.
Do you want me, Chandler, to pick a like you sent us a list of the gods. Do you
Mhm.
want me to choose one of
No.
those to be either like what I'm descended from or what I what I work
Because she's an Asimar.
Oh.
I'm reading over here thinking you guys are following.
You're good.
Thanks, Austin, for putting two and two together. I need this to translate for dummy over here.
If you had an idea, then shoot it my way. Like, I don't want to take anything out of your hands unless you want me to make a choice, kind of deal.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was reading it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm descended from Celestial. And then I'm like, you sent us a list of gods. I was like, okay. That literally, I have no
No,
preconceived.
you're all good. And the thing is too, like, all of the people who follow these gods nowadays pretty much
Mhm.
follow them because that's what their parents did and their parents did and so on and so forth.
Gotcha.
Or like somebody was really down on their luck and like one of the smaller churches like took them in and kind of taught
Yeah.
them the ways pretty much.
Okay.
Because not only the good deities are like worshipped,
Yeah.
because at pretty much some of them do definitely believe in like religious authority. Like ours is the best one, and the others are not. Go away.
Fair.
And then you've got some that are like, yeah, based on our god's teachings, like every god has its place. They all work in a harmonious balance of good and evil, ebb and
Okay.
flow, kind of deal. So
Okay.
it really just kind of
Also, can't Asimars be like descendants of like solars and planetars and like
angelic creatures.
angelic bodies that
Mhm.
that serve certain deities?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not necessarily like it all depends on how you want to do it. Because if you wanted to be like descended from like someone that had, because essentially the way I think of Azamars or the way I think of like, I think of them essentially as reverse tieflings, because tieflings are what I got to know first. And
Yeah.
like somebody in your ancestral line made a deal with like Celestial, and because of that deal, your bloodline has shown signs of it since.
Yeah.
Or you could be directly related to like a Celestial down the line.
Okay.
By the way, sidetrack from that. Have you seen the portrait of the Dorolo family, Chandler?
I have, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And,
It's so good.
Oh, the one
it's so
like
good.
post campaign.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
So good. So good.
beautiful.
I don't have any more questions. I'm good.
No, this is great.
I'm enjoying it. I've been thinking of this place for a while. I'm finally speaking about it to people.
All right. I'm trying to get my thoughts out here as to. I'm trying to build my character. I have no idea who she is.
You're all good.
I mean, you don't.
That's what this is for.
Yeah, you can also just kind of discover it along the way if you want to. Like,
That's usually what happens. And then they all let.
I was about to say.
You could also like not know that you are an Asimar because they're so like closely related
Yeah.
to humans.
yeah,
And discover that those traits along the way.
I'm feeling a very camp half-blood, like what's his
Yeah.
Jackson?
Yes.
Like I just don't know.
It's funny you
That's
mentioned that
why-
'cause I just got done rereading that series, so I'm
all 5 books
fully
my
on
shelf,
board.
I'm probably gonna start it soon.
Especially with the new Disney Plus series coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it soon. Going through Harry Potter in audiobook right now.
Nice. That was the first set of books I read after college. It took me like 4 years after college to want to read like a normal book. So I started with Harry Potter. Otherwise, I hadn't read them. I'd only seen the movies. I'd never read them as a kid.
It's crazy. Like I'm going through the 5th book right now, and like I've read the 5th book, but I don't remember half of the stuff.
Nope. Books are like totally different than the movies, and you're like, there's so much more.
Yeah, there's so much. Yeah.
I'm on.
100%. I just had that same thing with the Percy Jackson series because I read those in school and then I'm now rereading them as an adult. I'm like, wow, this is way different than I remember it being.
Mhm.
I got.
Hey, Great Expectations or Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I chose the Goblet of Fire. Hadn't read any of the other books, just started with that one. I was like, I'm not reading Great Expectations, so that was my choice. It was not, it was not
I
even.
don't blame you. I had to read Great Expectations too. And I didn't read Great Expectations.
Nope. Given the choice, I chose wisely.
I don't think I ever had to read that.
I think I'm on book 21 of the Driss series right now. I think it's 21 or 22.
One of the what series?
It's like a like Forgotten Realms Dungeons and Dragons book. It's been around since the 80s, I think. The character, at least. But it's like, I think they have 30 books right now. I'm on like 21 or 22 currently.
Of the books?
Of the book series, I'm on number 21, I think, I think it's 21.
Jesus!
Yeah,
You're gonna read the Halo novels next?
I've already read most of those. I haven't read anything new for that for about 6 or 7 years now. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's determination, I'll give you that.
So,
Boredom too.
what do you say we jump in?
We can do that?
I'm down, dude. I'm down.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright. Oh. Whew. Alright. It is an early, misty summer morning in the city-state of Juri in the territory of Juradal. You all wake up in your respective abodes or lean-tos and do your same morning routine that you've done. And at some point during the morning, you were all greeted by a messenger with a pin on his lapel that shows that he is part of the Survey Corps. That's what I'm gonna call him. I hadn't thought of a good name for that, like, branch yet. But we'll rock with that.
That is a thing.
Yeah. And essentially tell you all, whenever they speak with you, that you are to meet them at Command Post Charlie, which is located in the northeast part of the city-state in the middle city ring. You've all been there before. This is where you actually submitted your applications to work, essentially, for the Corps as a contractor. And I guess today is your start date. Does anybody want to do anything before they head to the command post?
I think Renfield would probably been up for a few hours. Gets up with the sun, so he probably would before the sun. So he probably would finish up his morning activities, going around, making sure the people in his tent hood have rations for the day, and leading little leaflets in regard to his deity around, and come back and notice. He'd probably miss the messenger because he's been out all morning, but then excitedly would grab all his supplies and dunk on his armor and out the door.
All right.
Well, Ripley.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Ripley overslept. He did not wake up, and his whatever roommates or vagabonds that might be just camping or squatting in his little lean-to shack, or nobody woke him up. So he kind of is like, oh man. Wait, he's gonna rip open the little blind or tent. He'd be like, oh no, it's so late. Okay. And he's gonna start grabbing shit, putting everything into a sack, and then he's gonna start like, oh, it's so late in the day. Oh god.
Ripley does notice a little note tacked onto his lean-to that says, "Sorry we missed you."
Fair enough.
And it just says, "Report to Command Post Charlie."
That's so he's gonna read that after stepping outside and kind of look at the time and be like, oh, that was so, oh no. Same thing. Grab all this shit, start running to the north. You said northeast of the city?
Yeah.
Yes, gonna start running and dragging stuff behind him, kind of kicking along stuff until he can grab it up. Yeah.
And since Renfield missed the messenger as well, he also got a "Sorry we missed you" slip.
Yeah, once he gets back to it, like grab it up and like adjust his spectacles. Like, oh Lord, let me go. Slide into the...
So, Remy has not been up since not quite sunlight, but shortly after, been up for a while. So she was just at home, keeping to herself, doing some meditations and practicing her cleaning her weapons, things like that. So she was there to receive the gentleman who stopped by. So
Knock.
Hello, good sir. How can I help you?
Good morning, Miss Remy.
Yes, that's me, Remy Zildra. Yep.
Yes. You have been summoned to Command Post Charlie to accept your contract.
Yes, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let me get my stuff together. Do I have to come with you right now, or am I supposed to be there at a certain time, or where am I going? What am I doing?
It says meet there at 0900, which
Come on.
is in about an hour and a half.
Great, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, bye. So close the door on him.
Okay.
Gonna go get my stuff.
Good day.
Bye. So like I'm like running around the house, like dancing around the house, kind of like all excited, and because I've been bored looking for something to do. So ready to go. Just weapons are clean, everything is packed up and ready to go, and I'm going now. Like I don't even care if it's in an hour or whatever time. I'm just gonna go there now.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Then that means you would be the first one to show up, as you don't necessarily live in the outskirts. I would say you would live like close to the outskirts, but not necessarily in the middle of them or on the like very edge, like Renfield and Ripley do. So you would probably have the shortest trek, as well as being the only one who caught the messenger. You would definitely be the first one to show up.
Awesome.
Whenever you first get there, it's pretty not like bustling. You can see about 2 other people assembled right now. Everybody just kind of standing outside waiting, which is the standard practice for this kind of joint, and that you will be notified when it's time to go in. After about an hour of waiting, you see an older gentleman approaching the command post. Mr. Renfield, if you'd like to describe yourself.
Yes. So I kind of like duck into the. I like use my caned arm to like push the tent flap aside. I'm like kind of hunched over with a cane, carry a shield. I'm a like olive skinned half orc. I was way more vibrant in my younger age, but my skin has grayed a little bit, so it's more on the olive side. Um, Bespectacled. He's got like a long gray beard that kind of comes down. He's still's got a pretty good mane of hair that's kind of like up in a bun with a stick through it. And he stands at 5'5", but he's like very hunched over. He's got chainmail armor on that is like a dark forest green. And on the center arm, sometimes with his beard brushed to the side, you can see a large letter H in bright red paint. Besides that, his armor is like immaculately, it's just like so clean. When his armor gets down to like his belly, you can kind of see it bulging out a little bit. He's kind of like got a little gut from just years of enjoying the finer things of life. Let's see. It's just and is on his shield. He has a large symbol. Is not known to many. It is an alternate symbol to the goddess Lynir that he chose to kind of paint over once he was exiled from his organization. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late. I just, so I had to spend the morning taking care of the citizens around me. He kind of comes in and just takes a seat.
And Miss Remy, if you would like to describe yourself.
I am a young-ish woman in like my early 30s. I've been around a bit, so I know what's what. I'm well trained. I can at least say I know what I'm doing with some weapons. Some combat stuff. Like I at least have some experience in that. I don't sit. I kind of just pace back and forth. Like I'm not sitting still. So sometimes you think I look like a little bit of a child just because I'm like bouncing around like I don't know what I'm doing. But otherwise I am there's like this weird like kind of I have like this bronze brown skin, but it almost is like a golden glow to it. You don't know why. That's kind of just the dark brown like just tannish, glowing skin. You think it must be some sort of potion or something that I put on my skin. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much about it. You notice that I'm not wearing any armor. I'm just wearing like some comfy looking clothes, something. It's not very feminine at all. So my hair is a little bit shorter, not super short, but on the shorter side, so it took you a minute to figure out if I was a girl or a boy at first. But then, because I was kind of like dancing around too, because I was not standing still, you kind of assumed I was a girl. Otherwise, no armor. You see that I have a few weapons on me. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, gotcha. About another 15 minutes pass, and it is about 20 minutes past the time that you were all supposed to meet up, and you see one of the people sitting at a table with a pen and paper kind of look up and ask somebody else that is standing there. Looks to be someone who's kind of been walking back and forth, checking different stuff. So is this everybody, or I feel like we're missing something here? And that's when you hear off in the distance a little bit, "Oh geez, oh geez, it's so late."
I'm coming. I'm here. Oh, Hi, hey guys. You see me come through the thing. Like, I made it. I'm here. Oh, oh, woo. Oh, this. You're all waiting on me. I'm so sorry. I made it. Oh. Is there any water or anything like that? Maybe some ale?
Oh, here, have some of this. And I handed over the bottle that I was just sipping out of.
Thank you.
It's hot coffee.
You just see that his beak go. What is this? What is that?
That's coffee.
It's hot. It's bitter.
Yeah,
Oh, that's invigorating. I love it. But it's so hot though. Oh my goodness. Thank you. My mouth's dry again though. Sorry. Okay, I'm here. We can get started now.
Okay. Do you want to describe yourself?
So, as you see him panting vigorously from the coffee and being out of breath, you see about 5'8", this kinku, dark feathers, dark beak and everything, but you can tell he's a little skinnier than he should be, just because the way his clothes that were probably fitting at one time are a little bit baggy and a little more worn, so you could tell he probably doesn't live in the best conditions or money-wise. But on his back, strung over, you can see this loot, immaculate. You can tell that he has taken great care of this thing, and that he's probably had it for a while. And you see the initials on the bottom of the strings. You see S-T carved into the side. He has a dark fedora on that is kind of tilted to the side from him running and trying to hold it. Pink ascot with this fluffy boa type feathers or fur on the top of his cape that seems to be just kind of doing this even though you're inside and there's no wind. But yeah, and you could tell he's a little bit younger, early 20s, but he's got that energy about him, he's a little nervous but also excited, But he's constantly doing this, checking everything out.
Oh, dude, that is gonna strain on your neck after a while.
You're just gonna see me come in like, hey. Yeah, he's constantly looking around though, like he's never seen most of this stuff before. And he definitely doesn't look like he knows what he's doing in a fight. That's for sure. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah, he carries himself very relaxed and not like like at all.
He's not like ready for a fight at any point.
It's the least thing on his mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
So after you have your coffee incident,
Mm.
the gnomish man sitting at the table looks up and is like, "Well, my numbers are right now. Welcome everybody. This is your new team. Get to know each other."
Excuse me, Sonny. What was your name again?
I didn't give it. My name is Robert.
Robert. Robert the Gnome. Good to know.
Well met, Robert.
Yes, and you as well. We have a pretty tight schedule to keep, so you guys
Well,
being
let's get on with it.
will do, old timer.
Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up.
Someone can translate for him later.
It's okay. I'll help you out. I'll write it down.
Pulls out like a little horn.
I'll write it down.
Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful already.
So hard. You're better.
Excuse me, sir? Like looking towards Remy.
Who you calling, sir? What you want?
Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. My pen's dry. Do you have a pencil or pen or anything that I can use?
No.
Oh, okay. It's all right. Steel trap right here. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
For the fourth time. Use this next week to get to know each other and gather supplies. This time next week, you will be hopping on one of our riverboats up to the outpost of Vrigny down the river. Or up the river, I should say. From there, you'll travel to Migo.
Nego. Don't go. Don't go there. No go.
Migo.
Migo. Oh, Migo. 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 Okay.
Sure. I didn't make the outpost. From there, you guys will be traveling west in part of a new survey exploration. Wish you all the best. If you need anything or have any questions, more details will be coming out as they come out. But yeah, just get this time to get to know each other. Meet up at the docks this time next week. Do you guys have anything for me?
Mr. Gnome, sir, do we get any kind of
Robert.
Robert? Yes, I knew that. I did not write it down. Do we have any kind of charge thing that we can pick up supplies with? Cause I'm just a little short on money right now, and I that's kind of why I'm doing this. I'm a little now. I mean, why is everybody looking at me? Oh God.
When you signed up, you should have gotten a 300 gold advance on your contract.
Oh, okay. Who did we talk to about that?
Your recruiter.
I definitely got mine. Yeah.
Did you? Oh, maybe
got
I.
a parcel of 300 gold.
Oh, maybe I. Okay, I'll have to check my
What do you
bunk. Maybe I misplaced it. Okay, never mind. That's cool. Yeah.
Who else is going to be traveling on this exploration with us, there, Sonny?
Just everybody here. And you look around at the two other people that were here waiting in the tent with you guys, as a Elven Woman looks to be somewhere in her midlife, and a halfling man looks to be about early 30s. One of them introduces themselves, the Elven Woman. She says, hello, my name is Elena. I will be your guys' cartographer on this journey. I look forward to working with you guys. Please keep me safe. And
Are you not doing that yourself?
No, that's why you guys were hired. I'm just a cartographer. I don't really fight.
Oh, I think me and you were gonna be good friends then. Yeah, I'm probably, you're, man, hey, big guy. I'm gonna kind of, tap, Renfield, you know, on the shoulder.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh, sorry, I was,
that's her.
sorry.
You dozing off? You're dozing off there, old timer?
It's about time for my mid-morning nap.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that sounds nice. I need one of those too, probably.
well, I've been up since about 4 this morning.
Oof.
Taking care of people.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. You gotta do that. Real quick. You think you can help me? I'm not really one with a sword very, very well. But you look like you can definitely handle yourself, right?
Well, sure. I got this cane, and he holds up this
Ooh.
like gnarled wooden cane with a kind of like emerald. It's not like an emerald, but it's an emerald colored crystal, kind of clutched in, like the wood has kind of grown around the crystal orb. Well, I got my cane here, and it helps me walk.
You said it was an emerald?
It's like an emerald colored orb.
Oh, you're gonna see. You're gonna see Ripley just stop and just be like,
Just like wave it around. Like,
at the orb itself, be like,
it helps me, walk. I can bonk people with it,
wow,
They get in my way.
that looks very fancy.
Well, it's just a green orb.
Oh.
Signifying my oneness with the goddess of the soul.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
You okay there, Sonny?
Yeah. He's gonna
More coffee?
he's gonna specifically turn away from the orb. And be like, yeah, I'm fine. What were we talking about?
You're asking me if I could help you use a sword.
Yes. I need to learn some,
Do you
skills.
have a sword? I don't have a sword, so.
I have this rapier. My friend.
Why are you pointing that thing?
My friend gave me.
Put it out.
Oh, sorry.
Put it in the sheet. Put it in the sheet.
Okay. Sorry. I do music. I don't do like that.
Oh, you got any magic tricks in that there loot?
I might have one or two stored up here for a rainy day. Like I can do other stuff though, for sure.
Well, maybe that's more necessary when we're out there, and you trying to work a sword for the first time. I don't know if that's gonna help us very much.
Well, I figure. Oh, well, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, that's not really my forte, but I can definitely cue up some inspirational.
You know what I always say: stick to what you know, and it won't lead you Won't lead. But you know what it is.
Where are we leading again?
Oh fuck, we're doomed.
Is this the other guy?
Yeah, you hear the halfling man speak up. He looks to be a little bit more like cut. He's in good shape. Close shorn hair, couple tattoos running up the arms, and a
Ooh.
scar on one cheek. And he introduces himself. Well, if we don't all die, my name's Rocco. I'll be in charge of provisions.
I'll go.
Hi, Rocco. Oh yeah, my name's Ripley. How do you do?
How do you do anything?
Well, I guess it depends on what you mean. I mean, I'm good at a lot of things though, and I'm not so good at a bunch of other stuff too. So,
Step up to Rocco, kind of like
Get around it.
I grab my cane with my shield hand and kind of Rocco, it's nice to meet you. The name is Renfield Belltower. It's my pleasure.
Nice to meet you, old timer.
Cleric of the Lady Lanier.
Oh, cool. Does that mean you can do like the Healy thingies?
Oh yeah. Oh, you just wait. You get out there, you die. I'll bring you right back. That's right. That's what I do.
You're gonna see
That's
Ripley's feathers
reassuring.
kind of like go like what? Die.
Well, not die, but if you go down, you start dying. I'll bring you back before you die.
Oh man.
Now, if you die, I can't do nothing much about that. But
Mm,
What if
mm,
I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
mm.
How easy do you fright, old timer?
well, you know I always say, if you keep your eyes on your back.
Ripley's gonna kind of look at his lean over and look like at Renfield's back and be like,
It's a saying, kid.
You see on his back, you see a large purple cloak kind of doing the same wispiness, like moving
God.
on its own.
Everybody got a cloak of bellowing.
No, I know. Just weirdos.
Love it.
All right. Well, clearly you all need someone to lead you people because you're all a disaster from what I can see. So, I'm Remy. I'm good with weapons and martial arts.
Hi, Remy.
And
Nice to meet you.
you quit moving your head like that? You're freaking me out a little bit. Just take a chill pill.
What do you mean? Like, I'm just standing here.
Anyway, so clearly
It's a
we
little
need someone
rude.
to lead our group. I'm declaring myself as the group leader because you all are a mess.
Oh, got it. Remy,
sounds-
leader.
That sounds great to me. Remy is our leader. You know, I always say, if you got a good leader,
Yeah.
We don't know what
you won't
you
be led
what we-
astray. That's it.
you don't even know what we say.
You won't be led astray.
Wait, I thought she was the leader. Isn't she leading us?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's our good leader, so we won't be led astray.
Oh, right, yeah. Huzzah!
Great.
Huzzah! It's about time
Rocco,
for,
you and I are the only two in this group who know what we're doing.
Oh, God.
What about Elena? She seems pretty knowledgeable about maps and things.
She knows what she's doing with maps.
Yes. I try my best. We
Yes,
will not
but
get lost until we
that's
get out of the mapped territory.
Well,
Then we
maybe
can find our way back, but, I'll be charting the new stuff.
Okay, all right.
What happens when
You
we
know
run
what I
into
always say.
people? Like nobody? Does anybody here have survival skills of any sort?
I've survived on the streets for a long time.
And talk to plants.
Okay.
I can actually do that, but it's.
I think we can all talk to plants, right? We
Well,
all.
you know, sometimes they talk back. If you listen, rap, you know what I always say. If you got sweetness in your voice, you catch a lot of honey.
Oh, my doll talks to me too.
Sorry, you're what now?
Oh, here, look. His name's Melvin. I'm gonna pull out this haggard-looking Raggedy Ann type doll with like a missing button eye, and you're gonna kind of see it like its head just go, and it's gonna say, "Shut your trap." See?
I'm like, I got my cane in both hands.
Oh,
Put that away before it comes to life, please. Put it away. Put it away.
Okay, okay.
Have I signed up for?
Rocco, Rocco and Elena, I would make sure you got a will and say goodbye to your loved ones just in case. I'm just saying, because I can only see so many of you at once.
That's that's very fair. In this line of work, we can only do so much.
I think this is gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to write a story about this. I've never been on an adventure.
Yeah.
Never.
See
I
you next
mean,
week. And
my-
Rocco walks out.
Oh, bye, Rocco.
Please come back.
Rocco,
Come back.
Later.
Okay. Please see you next week.
you guys,
Please.
I don't know if Rocco's real. He might be a rock.
He did look kind of sturdy, right? I didn't get it. Did you get that vibe too?
I
No.
was gonna go. Rocco started life, and then it just clicked. I was like, Rocco is a rock. He doesn't have any feelings. He's a rock.
What? Is it Rocco's birthday?
Goodness.
I love this already.
That was prime. Absolutely beautifully done.
Well, what do you say we go catch a nap and then we meet back up for dinner? Out tactics.
How often do you nap, my dude?
Like every 3 hours.
Oh man.
Can you walk? Cause like we can't stop that often for you to take a nap. Like, do you have a horse and cart or something that can continue to pull you, or what?
Oh, I got my cane here. Cane helps him up.
Yep. You're gonna
Dinner
have to learn to
sounds
stay awake.
fabulous.
You're gonna have to learn to stay awake, cause
Well, I also
We-
got this. I got this bottle of coffee that never runs out. So, you know.
great, cause we are not stopping every however many hours to take a nap.
You know,
But-
and they say is you know, it's healthy to, you know, sleep every, you know. What was I saying?
I don't know, dude. I got nothing.
Can I get another hit of that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Need any more? Okay.
You're gonna see him go like this and just start. You're gonna see his eye kind of go like. He'll be, whoa, whoa! I mean, we can go right now. Whoa!
Nope. No.
Well, you see,
Not
they
cool.
don't start serving dinner till you know, night comes.
Oh. Fair enough. So I guess is it nap time for everybody?
Oh my god.
I don't think I'll be having a nap. I've got some.
Elena, let me talk to you real quick. Do
Yeah.
you own the armor?
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna need you to pack that, and make sure you're wearing it at all times, cause
Yes. I've been in the field before.
fabulous. That's good, cause clearly, I don't know if they have. So, mhm.
Well, one's asleep, and the other's
I'm not
looking at a
asleep.
wall
Stop.
sconce.
I'm not asleep. I'm awake.
Wait, are we all supposed to have? Are we supposed to wear armor for this?
Oh goodness.
Good,
You-
good sir.
you
Good
should
sir
probably-
Ripley, do you have armor? Do you have some leathers that you can?
I have some
you
stuff.
should probably.
I do have some leather stuff that I found on the street some years back.
Oh, that'll
Yeah,
do. Just make
yeah.
sure you protect here, 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 back here.
Oh.
you know. Just kind of make sure you catch it in the right areas. You should be okay.
You should go talk to them like at the desk there and get your money so that way you could get some good armor. Cause I think you're gonna need it, kid. Like you need some good stuff. Don't skimp
Well,
on some.
I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs in real fast.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could probably use some food first before anything. I'm a little hungry, you know.
I got you here. I got you right here. And he pulls out like this like bag of like just like trail mix. It's just like loose trail mix. There you go.
Oh, I'll kind of hold it and be like, oh, well, thank you so much. I don't really get this kind of stuff very often.
Oh, yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I saw that coming.
That was delicious. Oh man, I could get used to this.
Kid, go talk to them. Get your money so that way you can have food for the next week, and then like you got to get some armor and.
Wait, we get a whole week's worth of food, like for every day.
Whatever you choose to spend your money on, man. You should really get some armor. Let me tell you, cause
okay.
It may
Yeah.
save your life.
yeah, she's
Oh.
right. She knows what she's talking about. Oh, hi, Bobby.
Oh, she's so shiny.
Mine's back there.
she just got haircut.
Oh,
Yeah, Shoto.
mine's too big.
Shoto likes to listen to us when we're playing. Right, buddy?
No, mine is 55 pounds. I don't lift her unless absolutely necessary.
Hey, misses you, Chandler. He says, "Where's Uncle?"
In Georgia.
Well, should we? I think I could skip the mid-morning nap, and maybe we should just get lunch and talk about the week ahead and what we need to do to prepare.
You're gonna kind of hear like a gurgle from over near Ripley. Like, oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, yeah.
You okay there, kid?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm so excited.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to lunch and discuss maybe some training we can do over the next few days.
Yeah.
Elena, doing just some simple defense moves to, just help protect yourself a little. If anybody sees Rocco, maybe we'll invite him. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He at least looks like he knows what he's doing. So
Oh, yes. Me and Rocco have worked before together.
great.
He's a very solitary man. He likes to cook, and with that, he also knows how to use a knife very well.
Fabulous. That's great. He
Kinda-
also looks like he lifts some iron. Does he like iron? Is that his thing too?
He does a lot of what's the word for it? Exercise.
Yep. That's my training would tell me that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look up over towards Ripley. Be like, I didn't know rocks could fight well.
Well, yeah, if I always say, a rock in the hand is worth 2 that's thrown at you.
Wait, so how much currency is that?
That's about 5 silver pieces.
Wow, that is. I've been throwing rocks all my life. I never knew they were worth that kind of money. Oh my gosh,
Elena,
Whoa!
help me.
Oh.
You gonna go throw a rock? You can
Elena,
sell it
did-
for a high dollar. I guarantee
Did they
it.
say
I
anything that
guarantee
made sense to you in common?
Wait, is
No?
it a dollar or silver? I'm confused. Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Have mercy. All right,
Mm.
gentlemen,
Wait,
we
so
need to do something.
where's the food?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go.
Mm.
So we're in the northeast of the city.
Yeah, northeast of the city, almost smack dab in the middle of the middle ring, as it were. So not like the nicest place, but there's some good places to eat around. Most of them don't have any like signage up, but they do have like open tent doors, like bigger open tent doors, with definitive smells of good food wafting out from people cooking, as well as sounds of gatherings. Pretty much just a lot of people in one place, drinking, eating, you know, whatever suited their fancy at that time, and there are plenty around to find. I mean, the first one you get maybe a couple blocks away until you find your first one.
I don't think we're picky. I think the first one would be fine. Unless it's over, like, unless it's packed, then we might want to find a new place.
Just
Um,
go somewhere that we're not gonna. Never mind. We're gonna be embarrassed no matter what. Just pick a place.
Oh, it
it's
smells
fine.
so good. Ooh.
You kind of peek into the first one you find, and it's not like packed. It's probably got about 7 other patrons in there. Looks like it can hold about 20 total.
Okay. Is there a table big enough to pull out some maps and stuff like that?
Not particularly, but you can definitely. They're smaller tables. They're not bolted to the ground or anything. You can definitely push 2 together to make a larger table.
I think I would start like very slowly, like pulling a few tables together to like have a space to like pull out some maps and start talking about things, but like very slowly, like painfully slowly.
Oof.
Would he do anything any other way? I don't think so. I don't think he has another speed, does he?
Well, I just figured that we could get these tables together,
Uh-huh.
and we could pull out Elena's maps. You know what I say? Map on the table.
All right, I'm gonna start moving tables, and I'll be done to finish
Is this like a buffet style kind of thing, or how's it set up?
There's a bar, so you can, with someone attending it, as well as you see wall behind them with like a cutout where food gets set up, and you see someone else working tables, pretty much.
You're gonna lose sight of Ripley, and you're gonna look over at the bar area where all the food is. He's gonna kind of go like this, looking at each plate, and he's gonna kind of look back as you guys notice and be like, "So, which one can we have?"
You order what you want, and they make it for you, Ripley. Order it.
We have to order
then-
them. Like, give me food!
No, Ripley. Ripley, I'm so sorry. Please ignore the child. Ripley, go sit down. Go.
Oh, but the food. Oh.
No, shut up. Go sit
You're
down.
gonna see him kind of hop like this away, like.
Uh-huh. Whenever you guys have time to get to our table, send somebody over, and I'll make sure he behaves.
I'm gonna kind of talk to Renfield.
All
Like,
good.
Did I not order right? I tried to
Nope.
order him as hard as I could.
Nope. Nope.
No, you see, they come to your table and they ask you, and then you tell them.
Oh, then you order him. Okay, got it.
No, not order them. You order the food, as in you ask for the food nicely.
I'm confused. So we don't order them to do it?
No,
No, you order, like you.
just, I'll do it for you. What kind of food would you like?
Oh, it looks so good. I've never had food like this before. What do you think? What should I get?
What's your favorite? You like chicken, meat, veggies. What do you want?
I think you should get egg white omelet with some spinach and you know,
Oh my
black
god,
coffee
you're a
on the side.
vegetarian, aren't you? Are you a vegetarian?
No,
Frickin'.
I love the meat. I just have to. I have to watch, the cholesterol.
Of course, obviously.
I think
All right.
I'll just have a muffin.
What's a muffin?
Elena,
What's a muffin?
you're my favorite. Just so you know, you're my favorite.
I think you would like a muffin, Riverly.
What's
Muffins
the-
are great.
What is that?
Yeah, you'd like a muffin. Do you eat
It's a pastry.
Ripley?
Huh?
No, don't confuse them. It's okay. Ripley, do you like meat?
I like anything I can eat. I mean, usually I just get the scraps, but this all looks so good. I've never seen food like this before.
Great. Okay. Has the person come to our table yet for us to order?
Yeah, there. You can see someone approaching now.
So we don't
All
yell
right.
at them.
You guys order first. And I'll take care of Ripley. Ripley, I'm gonna ask for you. Okay. Just chill.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm watching.
You see a young man approach. Well, hey guys, welcome to the board balloon. What can I get started for you?
I will have I'll have a steak and ale pie with a glass of red wine, please.
Okay, all right.
What happened to your cholesterol?
Don't talk to me about my cholesterol. I got it under control.
Got it. You'll not have it again. I promise. Elena.
Yes, I'll just have a blueberry muffin. Got it? One muffin.
And this young person thing here is he would also like a blueberry muffin.
I have a name.
And
Okay.
Ripley, yes, Ripley would like he would also like a blueberry muffin.
Ooh.
And then do you have any sort of he's a bird, probably shouldn't order him chicken. How about that
I'm not a cannibal. Oh.
Maybe a fish pie.
I fish in this.
Great.
I fish in the river all the time.
awesome fish? Give me a fish dish with no chicken, just fish.
No.
Muffin and fish. Perfect. And I myself, I'll have the chicken salad, please.
All right.
Got it.
Got it.
I'm not eating.
All right. Cool. I'll get this put
Disgust-
in for you guys.
disgusting.
And, I'll bring it out whenever it's ready.
Thanks so much. You're the best. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And he
Right,
goes
so-
off.
Right, so let's talk tactics here. What are everyone's specialties? I myself, I am a cleric of the goddess Lanier, so I'm very good at healing, aiding, blessing, all that. Very supportive when it comes to in the field. I've only been in the field a few times in my life, but I am very good at what I do.
And wait, what does he do?
He
If
likes-
if you get stabbed and start bleeding out,
Oh no!
I can stop the bleeding out.
Yay! That's great.
He's like a doctor. He's like a
Yes,
doctor.
yes, I can also aid you in not getting stabbed. Ideally,
That's
would be my
better, I
first
think.
tactic.
Yeah, that's better.
But if the first tactic fails, which it majority of the time
Uh,
does,
The backup plan. Well,
start bleeding out, I'll patch you back up.
okay, great.
Okay, good. I got nervous there for a minute. I've never met a doctor before.
Ripley, what do you do? Can you fly,
I'm
Ripley?
more of a holy man, not a doctor.
As soon as you, as soon as you hear Remy ask that, you're gonna see him go, "Oh, no, none of my kind can fly. We're
I grab one of his wings, like, what are these things for? then?"
It's not. He doesn't have wings. He has feathered arms.
Ah.
Yeah, Kenku don't have wings, so he's gonna kind of seem to sulk a little bit more. Like,
Then what are your feathers for?
They're-
What do your feathers do?
Well, apparently my kind was cursed a long time ago before the underground, and our some god took away our ability to fly and took our wings from us. I really want to one day though. I've heard about it. It sounds great.
Okay.
Well,
So
I
what
can
do you
do
do?
it.
Terrifying.
What do you do?
Oh, I can play and tell stories, and I'm gonna kind of pull my lute out and be like, and I can do amazing things with my lute, like you wouldn't believe. It's great. Oh, I'm not. Okay, maybe later. Are there any stains or like dirty spots anywhere on either one of them or the table or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's no dirty spots on me.
There are dirty spots on the table.
Okay.
You telling me you have food on yourself? Okay.
So let's just imagine there's like a stain on the table from like somebody eating there, like a grease stain or something like that. I'm gonna, watch this, and I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and clean up the stain. I'm gonna kind of look and be like, yeah, see?
If you get blood on your clothes, you clean it up. Good to know.
I can get those clean, lickety split, real quick.
Well,
That is if we bring you back, but you know.
Oh,
Once you come back,
is that the stabby part? I don't like that.
yeah, what? You stab, bleed out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
All right.
well, at least laundry will be taken care of.
You know what? That's a good point, Elena. Way to look on the bright side. You're still my favorite. Like, without a doubt.
We have our laundry man.
You're my favorite too, Elena. You seem really nice.
Equipment
Thank you.
manager.
Yeah, you're not a chicken eater. I'm gonna kind of glare at Remy a little bit.
Yum. Delicious.
Miss Remy, what do you do?
So I am trained in the way of weapons. I like weapons a lot. I know how to use a lot of them. Some hand-to-hand combat martial arts. You know, pretty good at that. I have some special things I can do on the rare occasion. Just depends. You know, if there's missiles or anything like that. Just depends on what we encounter.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully, no stabs.
Miss Elena, what can we expect on our travel to Rigny, then Migo, and then west?
So the boat ride should be pretty peaceful. Just bugs. It gets kind of swampy towards the river parting. But from there, we will board off the boat. There's a small path walked between Vrigny and Migo. From Migo towards the west, there's no real paths yet, besides, animal tracks. But that's what we're going for. And if we find a good place for an outpost, we shall mark it on the map and send word. And then
Send word.
probably.
How do we send word?
Oh, goodness, I forgot about that.
I got a letter with some words on it this morning telling me to come see you guys.
Do we not
Yes.
have a messenger in our party?
I don't think they thought of that.
Well, this is a good thing we're discussing it now. Now we can get a messenger assigned to us.
Yes,
Parties.
normally we do have someone for that. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't mention it, but yes, normally we have someone who can relay messages as part of the team. I'll probably after lunch go back and remind them. It is-
Fabulous. Yeah.
It's been a chaotic morning, so it skipped my mind when we were all together. But
Maybe the Rock knows.
Maybe, Elena, you could take Ripley here with you and show him who to speak to about getting that advance that the rest of us got. So he can get some either, some armor or rations or something to get him through this journey alive.
Do I
Yes.
believe that Ripley didn't really get his advance?
Make an insight check versus Ripley's persuasion or deception.
You rolled up.
I rolled
Beyond.
a 11.
That would be an 18.
He's a hard man to read. He is very much not your normal kind of person to deal with that you see on the regular. He's definitely out there a little bit. It might take a little bit of getting to know him before you can read him well.
Okay.
Wait, when you rolled on D&D Beyond, what else did you get to add to yours? Something else?
So with the what is the subclass called?
Your silver tongue.
No, it's the College of Eloquence. That's it. Yeah. So I can't roll below a 10, and then I get to add my modifier to it, which is 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Treat any D20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10. Yeah.
And just so I'm sure, I'm not used the actual game log in D&D before. I see where you rolled there. But I think there's a way that you can roll just to me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you have to right click on that.
If you right click on it.
Yeah, in Dungeon Master. Yeah, okay.
Gotcha. Just in case we run into any more like insight party checks.
My passive insight is 17, but it's still below 18, so.
I gotcha.
I
Cool.
didn't know.
I'm not gonna act. I'm just gonna be like, just gonna look over at him while he's talking and just go back to what I was doing once I'm happy with. I'm like, oh, this guy's just not on his P's and Q's. Well, you know what I say. If you manage your money right, your money will not manage you.
Just gonna leave it at that.
It's about this time that your food comes.
Great.
I'm eating my trail mix.
You're just gonna see like Ripley salivating a little bit.
Yeah, the food gets passed around, and
Gets one muffin.
and after you guys get done eating, Elena asks Ripley, "Are you ready to go?"
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's do it. Yes. Wait, where are we going?
We're going to go speak to someone about your advance that you never got.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes. And Elena will put down a gold piece on the table and say, well, it was very nice to meet you too. Do you guys...
Did you pay for all the dinner? Did you pay all the lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, you did not have to do that. That is
Thank you,
Consider
Elena.
it my pleasure.
that's
Thank you, Elena.
Very kind of. You know what I say? I say, favor done in kind makes the world rewind. So I say,
You have some very peculiar sayings, Mr. Renfield.
I'm gonna go back to eating my stick pie. He's got like an eighth of the pie that's been eaten.
You're gonna see, after he said that, you're gonna see Ripley just kind of go like,
Yep.
It's okay. Wait, it's okay. I don't get it either. It's fine. It's not just you.
oh, okay, okay.
Is there somewhere? Did you guys want to meet up at some point this week? I know you said you wanted to maybe go over some defensive tactics,
Ooh,
some training.
Some training. Yeah, I think we should do some training. There's the government body that governs the city. I don't know their name. Provide any kind of rounds.
Is there a barracks?
Yes. It's not very far away from Command Point Bravo, which is a little bit further into the ring. We can head there in the morning.
That sounds great. Let's do that. What time tomorrow? Because clearly some of us are better at showing up on time than others.
Just
Ooh.
whenever everyone wakes up, I guess whoever wants to train can come. You know, I'll be out there in the morning. I'll get word to Rocco, see if he wants to come join us, and
Our messenger.
and yes, I'll go speak to them about the messenger, and they'll be doing a lot of heavy lifting. So I don't know if they will already have some combat abilities or what, but yes, we can all meet there in the morning.
What? 9 a.m. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
works for me.
Great. What? You drink wine weird. Did you know that, Renfield? Just in case you didn't know, you drink wine.
You have to savor the flavor and take it in. You have to smell it first. Release the tannins. There's nothing better than a fine glass of wine. This is not a fine glass of wine, so there's nothing better than this.
What's wine?
You don't need to know.
It's like aged grape juice.
I love grapes. It smells so good.
You would love wine.
Oh,
You're a bard and you don't know what wine is?
let
me go back.
Oh.
You know what I always say? If you don't know about wine,
You can't smell grapes, right? Or no? Okay.
Yes. Come along, Ripley.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
And they head off in the direction that you guys just came from. And I think that will be a good point to pick up on Monday. Yay!
Hell yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how you end these anymore.
Yay!
It's been a while.
yeah,
Huzzah!
I think I'd take an hour or two to finish my lunch, off, take a nap, and then some more charity work around my tent city or around my tent hood.
Add 20 minutes onto whatever the trip would be normally for Ripley and Elena, because he's gonna eye things because he's not usually ever goes to that part of the city, so he's gonna see a bunch of shiny stuff and just kind of be distracted the whole time.
Fair.
Yeah.
I would say if you wanted to pick up at training or not, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Pick up a training in the morning.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Well.
Man.
Ooh.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. It very much already reminds me of the first campaign, and I love it very much so.
Oh.
If only I had Carson here. Carson is like chaos. Like,
Incarnate.
yeah.
Absolute chaos. Absolutely.
Oh, wait till we get in our first combat. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited too.
Oh, it's gonna be
good.
it's gonna be good having Brandon in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. If we do it next week, he can be like the trainer.
Yeah.
He's a paladin. Yes, yes.
True enough.
Or he could be the messenger.
Also very true.
I was thinking he was.
Yeah.
Just give him some messenger pigeons.
You're like, oh, he's gone.
Oh.
He had to go give a message.
Well, yeah, I didn't know how long this was gonna run, so I did want to leave that open in case like we had any pop-ins next week.
Fair. Yeah.
That way we could do it that way if they wanted to, or work it out a different way. I just wanted to leave that element open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait. This
I
is gonna
think
be.
this is gonna be fun.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a neck brace.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to
played-
get in character, you know.
I will say, man, dedication ain't the issue.
Oh man, so much fun. I love Ripley already.
Oh yeah. I love everybody already so much.
Oh man.
Man,
Perfect.
I
Absolutely
didn't
perfect.
have a plan for Rocco and Elena and what they were going to be like other than their character descriptions, and then just kind of started getting into the mindset of them as listening to you guys banter. Rocco was not feeling it.
The Rock. Oh
Oh.
man. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
It's very fun playing an old man.
Oh, dude, literally between Chetney,
Oh,
Bertrandel, and now Renfield, it makes me want to play an old character.
mhm.
Yeah, I know. Travis made it look so fun. I had to do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh man.
Well,
Pretty-
that was session 0.5. Did we stream tonight?
We are still live.
Ah,
Alive, pal.
welcome, bienvenue. No idea. I forgot that was a thing that we did.
I did not say anything specifically because I knew you might get nervous, so I did not say anything. But you've done great.
Oh,
We
thank
have-
you.
We're about 2 hours and 18 minutes into the stream.
Well, not bad.
Yeah,
Majority of that was probably talking about characters and stuff.
it's like half and half.
Yeah, I'll take it. You know.
It was fun though. I think that was our first proper session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
never had it with session 0.
We just
and,
kind of like chit chatted in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it went really well though.
For Almar, but
Not like that though. Not like an actual like sit down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I liked having well, I guess coming from the perspective of being the DM, it's like easier to think of questions for a DM because you think about those things yourself.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's good to give those insights and have the DM elaborate on those insights to the players.
is there the Dungeon Master screen? I'm so used to having that as like a tool and an asset, so I'm probably gonna have to pick one up again.
Oh, like the literal screen.
Yeah, just because it
Oh my-
has so much useful information.
Well, that was what Ian was
Great.
doing too. Remember, he was like, we were still doing this, and he had his little thing right there
Yeah.
too.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm gonna have to pick me one up this week from the local library.
Hell
But
yeah.
that was really fun.
It was.
Well, thanks everybody for coming out. We appreciate you on this journey that we are undertaking. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Stick
I
around.
think so too.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
And
so
you know what I always say.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
so regular day next week, Monday.
Um,
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Valentine's Day
I was about to say it's
interferes for anybody.
Valentine's
Day.
stream. Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, until Monday then. Good
Okay,
job.
bye, guys.
Sure. Good
All right.
job, everybody.
We out. Peace.
Peace.
That was fun.